I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to.
Welcome back, guys, to another video of 5-star cooking. Today I'll be doing some brown stew fish. I love to use lots of green herbs, spices to cook my brown stew fish, seasoned with a little hint of black pepper, salt, and some smoked paprika and garlic. Here I'm about ready to fry these fishes. I added some pepper in it because I wanted to. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, this is Shell's Kitchen Flavor, preparing for you today some brown stew style fish for Sunday dinner, served up with some pumpkin rice, some veggies, and a little mac and cheese on the side, along with some ripe plantains. I do hope that you'll enjoy this video. Please remember to give your girl a like. It is free. People, why wanna some mean with the likes? It is free. Thank you for liking. Once my fishes were done frying, I started to add in my green seasonings, onions, escallion, bell pepper, rosemary, thyme, and I'll be using some hot pepper in it. Now at this point, I allow my veggies to at least cook a little, and I'll be using a little browning for coloring. I just added in some vinegar, white cane vinegar, because I love to cook it on my fish, especially on the seasoning. Once they become translucent, meaning they looked a little bit cooked, then your girl will start adding in some tomato, because that's my business.
I just need to.
And my pot was like too small. I underestimated the size of the fishes, that they were too small, so I had to change my pot. I also used some bay leaf in it. It does add flavor to your cooking. At this point, I started to add in a little chicken broth. Yes, in fish, it is already flavored, so why not? I'm adding in a little more black pepper. At this point, you can taste your pot and add in a little all-purpose season or Maggi bouillon if you choose to, because I did. I tasted my pot. It didn't have the flavor that I wanted, so I added in some Maggi chicken bouillon. And I also had to add a little more salt. You know your girl don't like cooking with salt. It's not good for hypertension. It's not good for us. And then I added in a tablespoon of Maggi all-purpose or Maggi bouillon, the powdered one, not the black one. There you girl, adding in our bay leaf. It gives your pot flavor. Your rice and peas, anything you're cooking, you can add a little bay leaf. And of course, I added in some onion, which are like dried onions, in it to help to bring up the flavor and the taste. Remember now, guys, taste your pot as you go, because the flavor and the taste you're looking for, if you don't taste your pot, then when your food is cooked, it will not taste how you want it to taste. And I did not use a lot of salt on the fish, so I definitely had to keep tasting it, because salt only requires, especially when you're escovitching it, a little black pepper, a little salt, and maybe a little all-purpose, depending on the flavor and the taste you're looking for. So I added in some fish and meat sauce. This is a Grace brand that I love to use. I added in a little. It can also be used on your jerk chicken, your brown stew chicken. And my pot was like oh so small. I was trying to get the gravy on top. So you girl change your pot at this point. And of course, I added a little hint of browning. Depending on the color that you want, don't add too much. Add as you go. I did add a little okra, frozen okra that I had. And I want my pot to get a little gravy. So that was the reason why I added in my tomato. It cooked, it dried down, and I used a little cornstarch to get a little gravy because there was no gravy in it. Look at your girl Sunday dinner. Jamaican style Sunday meal. Brown stew fish. I did not want too much browning on it, and they are not black. They are just how I like them. While my rice is going on here, some coconut pumpkin rice is about to get ready to steam. Here is the finished dinner. And yes, this was a family member plate. A little fish, little veggie, a little tiny bit of mac and cheese, some ripe plantains, and my coconut pumpkin rice. Thank you.